Greetings and welcome to another Pokemon Go vlog update. This is Ron Smalek. I am recording this on September 30th. It should air Saturday morning, October 1st. This year is rushing by very quickly, and so is our time in the game. We are almost at the 90-day mark. So I didn't think I'm going to have a lot to report on in this episode because I just did one about spawn changes, but today was a very good day for Pokemon. As I've been walking the dog, our neighborhood is beginning to get full of Halloween decorations, so something cool to look at while out catching Pokemon. Up till this morning, I didn't have that much to share, but I kind of have a local route that I take, and I noticed I took a slightly different back street near the Clefairy Nest in Elgin, and I noticed a Koffing on the radar, and it was pretty quick to find him. He was on Gale Street in Elgin, and this was between Cornell Lane and Princeton Avenue, and the Koffing was basically at a curve in the road, and right at this curve there's a sign that says College Park, and then there's an area full of like weeds and trees. There's not really any paths through there, but right on the other side of it is Elgin Community College. So I think that College Park is actually a Koffing nest, but since this is the only road that kind of borders or touches the park, there's really only one main spawn point for the Koffing. And the reason I say I think it's a nest is because I had 3 Koffing pop up consecutively. One of them was like at 1:10 p.m. One of them was something like 1:25 p.m. and then another one at like 2:10 or something like that. And then literally right up the street from this point, at the corner of South Street and South Belmont Avenue, I caught another Koffing, which I think might have just been a random spawn because while I was kind of sitting in this neighborhood and waiting for more Koffings to spawn, I did also catch and or see a Dugong, a Squirtle, a Kingler, and a Jinx all right in the same area. So I think that the park itself would be a nest if it was accessible. And typically in nests, there's a couple spawn points where higher level Pokemon spawn. So I think that's why I got the 4th Koffing and the other Pokemon. Needless to say, I was able to finally evolve a Koffing into Weezing and check that one off my Pokedex. I also hatched, I think 1 or 2 Machop 5K eggs since last recording. Definitely 1 tonight. And I also was sitting in my couch, and the closest spawn point to our house is at what I call the townhomes. It's pretty much right around the opposite side of the block. And I saw a Snorlax on the radar. So I quickly jumped up, grabbed my flip-flops, grabbed my son's phone, because he still needed a Snorlax, and raced around the block. And I got to the Snorlax with plenty of time. I was able to catch a Snorlax for him on his phone using just a Great Ball and a regular Pokeball. That's all he had. He's a bit lower level. And it was a question mark Snorlax, which turned out to be his highest CP Pokemon. I think it was 1124. And then I caught one for myself just for fun, and it was 824. So even though I now have 3 Snorlax, I still get excited when I see them because I do feel like they're a very rare Pokemon. And tomorrow, or by the time you're watching this Saturday, my plan is, weather permitting, to drive down to Wabanzi Lake and the Eola Community Center, down south from my house about an hour, and look for Bulbasaurs around the lake. My son and I probably do some jogging around the lake, help him practice for his track meets. And I will have with me my portable Pokemon nest. If you come up to me and show me that you're playing Pokemon Go, you'll get to pull a random minifigure out of the nest and catch it. So that's what we're going to hopefully be doing tomorrow, Saturday. So I'm also hoping that by tomorrow I will hit level 26. I'm within a million XP. I'm very close to 26. My Pokedex is now up to 136 out of 142. So I only need 6 more Pokemon until trading is available. From a badge perspective, I put 23 kilometers on my jogger badge. It's now up to 542 since we last talked 2 days ago. And I hatched 18 eggs, so my breeder badge is now up to 237 total eggs. And I finally completed the youngster badge by catching tiny Rattata. It took me 349 catches to find 50 tiny Rattata, which is about a 14.32%. And coincidentally, I saw on one of the Reddits today other people reporting what percent of Rattata they had to catch, and everyone else seemed to be reporting around 11.2%. So I think I just got lucky with my catches. I also had a shift in my highest CP Pokemon. Now again, these are not powered up. These are just catches or hatches with no training done to them. And I hatched a Growlithe yesterday, I believe it was, which gave me enough candy to evolve an Arcanine, and it turned out to be 1769. So he is now my highest CP Pokemon, followed by the Executor that I caught in the Portland International Airport, and the Snorlax that was hatched from an egg at Bodie Lake. And the Weezing that I evolved today actually snuck into the 9th highest spot with a 1457 CP. So I remember a couple weeks ago I was interested to see that most of my highest CP Pokemon were water. That has certainly changed. I have quite a variety of highest CP Pokemon right now. I don't think any of these top 3 have perfect IVs, but again, it's not something I'm really looking for. So 6 Pokemon left in my tracker. Of course, Hitmonlee, Lapras, and Aerodactyl at the bottom there. I can only get them from 10k eggs at the moment, so who knows. I do have one 10k egg that is incubating right now, so let's keep our fingers crossed that tomorrow I will be able to knock one of these off the list. And as far as catchable Pokemon, I'm down to 3. So my Machamp, I only need 19 more Machop candy, which is about 5 catches, and hoping that either another 5k egg will be kind to me, or I come across a Machop nest somewhere in the near future. So for Venusaur, I still need 61 candy. I did catch one Bulbasaur. He was in the same place that I found that Chansey a couple days ago. So I am definitely checking that spawn point as much as I can. I also saw another Bulbasaur in a movie theater parking lot, but was not able to catch him. He ran from me. So I still need to catch 16 more Bulbasaur. That's why we're going to the nest tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to get all 16 of them there, but at this point I'll take whatever I can get. And of course, I'm still very pleased with my decision to make Muck my buddy, because I have not seen another Grimer since I did that. I keep saying Muck, but I mean Grimer. I need one more candy or 63 more kilometer, and he and I have already gone pretty far. So I think I've timed this right, that I should be getting my Muck pretty much at the same time as my Machamp and or Venusaur. So that will take care of all of my catchable Pokemon at once, and then hopefully by then I will have caught or hatched at least one of the 10Ks I'm missing. And who knows, maybe then trading will be there. If not, it's going to be just me trying to hatch these dang 10k eggs. Still making progress. I hope you're enjoying Pokemon Go. I know a lot of my friends have kind of started getting tired of the grind of it, but hopefully these new spawn locations will entice people to try again, because I am certainly seeing a lot of Pokemon that I would have been super excited about a couple weeks ago. Of course, I have them now, with only these 6 left to go. But yeah, it seems like this I don't know how long this will last, but it seems like this current explosion of Pokemon is great for the game. So maybe I will see you tomorrow at the Bulbasaur nest. Cheers.